going to be a nice day. I'm absolutely in love with at the moment. It's the one that I go back to all the time. And I was like, oh my gosh, what will I do? But without fail, I always use my... It's 19th of June, so a couple of weeks away. Not as rosy as it looks. You will see they use this a lot. That's quite a nice gift, isn't it? A bit reluctant to veer away from it. I'm very excited. And she sort of said to me, are you really tired? Good morning, I'm balancing you rather badly. Oh, it is, well, it looks like it's going to be a nice day. I'm not sure it really will turn out to be, but let's be hopeful. It is, what day is it? Thursday. So Thursday today, so we're heading down to do some tennis lessons again in the hope that it doesn't pour like it did on Tuesday where they got absolutely soaked. So we're going to go and do some of that today, but I wanted to show you some products that I'm absolutely in love with at the moment. I suddenly thought, I say to you, don't buy it until I've come back and told you it's really good, and there are a few things that I've been using recently that have been really good and I totally recommend them. So I thought what I would do is just quickly show you now these products. So first up, I have got this cleanser. So I spoke probably a few weeks ago now about getting this cleanser. I had read quite a lot about it. So it's obviously back to front. So it's Elemis Pro Collagen Cleansing Balm. They do have a rose one. I haven't tried the rose one, so I don't know what it's like. But this is so nice. It's like a real kind of, look, I've used quite a lot of it. So what I tend to do is, it's a bit like the Eve Lom cleanser, which I used to use years ago. So it's a bit kind of balmy like that. Or it's also like, what's the other one that I used? Maybe like a Lizelle cleanser, although it's a bit creamier. But what I find I do is I put it all over my face, like bathe it in it, and it really melts the makeup off. Then I use a hot flannel and I just literally cleanse the whole face. The makeup just comes straight off. It's really nice, really soothing, just a gentle cleanser that's lovely. And then I actually put a layer of it back on and I actually sleep in it. I did read that you could do that, and it's so nice. It's really, I find my skin is very dry sometimes, dehydrated, so it's a really nice cleanser. So I totally recommend that. It smells, can you smell that? It smells kind of, I want to say like herbally. I think the rose one might smell a bit nicer, but it's not like offensive, or it doesn't smell like medicated or anything like that. But it's a really nice cleanser and I really loved using it. I'd quite like to get a smaller one to travel with, but I would say I've got quite a lot left and it's probably on the pricier side for cleansers, but I totally recommend it if you're looking for a nice balm cleanser. The next product I want to shout about is this. It's a bit bashed actually, this. So, it's actually like really bashed because I use it every day. Can you see that? So this is, believe it or not, Sky High Maybelline New York mascara, just in black. It's got kind of like a rubber kind of, well, it's wand, so it's not like a brushy wand, it's like a rubber wand. But I think it's a really nice, cheap, affordable mascara, and it's the one that I go back to all the time. It's just a really nice mascara and product to use. Sometimes I find they're quite wet and quite clumpy, and I tend to then knock it and then put it over my face. You don't really do that with this. In fact, have I got, yeah, I suddenly think, have I got any on the bottom? I tend to forget to do the bottom, but it makes such a difference doing the bottom. So I've done the top and the bottom. I don't know, I should have done it before and after, shouldn't I? But I totally recommend this if you're looking for a new, affordable, cheap mascara. I get mine on Amazon, or if I'm on Boots and it's on offer, I get it in there, or Superdrug or anywhere like that. But it's really good, and I keep going back and buying the same mascara again and again. So totally recommend that one. I don't think you can see this with the light. So this is, it's called Glowgasm Beauty Light Wand. So it's basically a blusher, but they all come in different colours. So this is Charlotte Tilbury. It's called Pink Gasm, this one, and I really love it. So you just do, let's squeeze them out a bit more. So you twist it to squeeze it out. You pump a little bit onto the thing, and then you just put it onto your, so it's really good for like travelling and stuff like that, because you can take it with you. It's not too big. As you can see, I've nearly used most of it. I love it. And then I just kind of blend it in. Obviously, if I had a brush now, I've already put some on, so now it looks quite dark, but it really adds a kind of, I mean, it's a bit too pink now because I've just done double layers, but if you did it properly, it would look really good. It just adds this kind of like pinky sheen to the top of your cheeks. I'm not selling this, am I? It honestly looks good when you do one layer, not two. And it just gives this really nice sheen to it. I love these ones. So they do the bronzers they've got matte blushes, and they're just really easy. If you don't have a brush, do it with your finger. Great. So totally recommend that if you are looking for a new blusher, especially this shade. I noticed that there are loads of different shades out there, but this pink Gasm one is really good. Right, that's my product update for today. I'm going to go ahead and try and get some work done while they do these tennis lessons. And then, oh my gosh, you were about to blow out the window. And then I'm not really sure what we've got planned this afternoon. Hopefully something nice for the kids. We've just popped into Marlow to have a look in the shops and then head to the cinema. Just getting ready to go out to my auntie's party. I've very badly put up my hair in my rollers. So these, you might remember, are the travel rollers. So I got them off Amazon. They come like this, and they're Remington ones. So when I got them, I don't know if you can remember, it came like that with this plug, and I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? So anyway, my husband very kindly, oh, now I can't do it, was in town and got me this adapter so that I can then take them away with me. So just bear that in mind if you are planning on purchasing these. I didn't think of that. So anyway, I've got the plug now, so they just travel with me. They're really nice size. They're obviously, I think I've got double the amount at home, but they'll do to just give a little bit of wave and curl. My hair's very dry at the moment, and because we're away, I'm not using my normal shampoo or conditioner, so it feels like not very nice at all. But anyway, it will do for today in this party. I'm just going to go and get a load of makeup on, but I wanted to show you what I was using and what my steps are to transform this face. So first up, without fail, I always use my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I am a massive fan. Look, it's nearly gone. It's very expensive, and it's just really nice to use as a primer, so I whack it on everywhere. And I find that if I don't use this, my makeup does not last very long at all. So I am just using a mixture of two different foundations of Charlotte Tilbury. So I've just put kind of like a base layer on of this one. So this is called Flawless Foundation. It's quite matte. And if I'm honest, I prefer this one, which is not so matte. It's called Beautiful Skin Foundation. And it's quite light, but it's not as thick. So I put it a bit on the back of my hands here, and then I literally just put it on like so. And I almost dab it. I need to invest in some better brushes. This is a Bobbi Brown brush. It's quite nice for a foundation brush, just to make sure it's all blended on. I want to go for quite a full coverage because I want it to last for this party. The weather is horrendous as usual. I'm going to go in with my favourite product. This is the Flawless Filter. You can see I love it so much that the whole label is worn off. This is in shade 3 Fair. I do recommend you go in and get tested to see which colour you want and whether you want it to be a bit lighter perhaps for summer. So I'm just going to add this in. This is my favourite. If I had to go to a desert island and take anything, I would take this. It's just really illuminating, really nice to put on, and I think it really makes a difference to the kind of glowy dewiness that I love with my makeup. I feel like when I'm getting older, I should be being more matte, but I always go back to that product because I think it's so good. So talking of Charlotte Tilbury, I have a event coming up with them in Phoenix in York. I've worked with that team for quite a few times now over the years, and I absolutely love them. They're great. So if you're near me, York based, and you're looking for Charlotte Tilbury, then I totally recommend you go in and speak to the team that are there, because they are amazing. They will colour match you to any of the products and they'll go through it. But yes, it's the 19th of June, so it's a couple of weeks away. I think it's about 3 weeks away. I am hosting an event with the lovely Charlotte Tilbury girls. So what we will do is I will have a full face of completely no makeup, and they are going to talk through each product as it goes onto my skin and how to use it. I'm a massive fan of Charlotte Tilbury. I feel like makeup can really transform how you feel inside and out, and can just give you so much more confidence. So I love it. So if you are into that at all, the tickets are, in fact, do I have a link on my website? I will put a link below and you can come, and I think it's £25. £20 of that you can then use on the night to buy products, so it's quite good. So if you spent £20 now and then spent £20 the following week, it won't feel like you're spending too much money, so it's quite good. Does that make sense? So £20 for the ticket, and then when you come to the event you then can redeem that. So if you spent another £20, let's say, on some foundation, I don't think the foundation is quite that much, but nearly, it lasts a long time, don't worry, then it's really good. You just feel like you're getting a bit of a deal, so it's quite good. And then there's going to be drinks on the night as well. So I think I'm using all Charlotte Tilbury today, apart from maybe the mascara, which I showed you the other day. So this palette is called the Golden Goddess. I love their palettes. They're really nice to wear. They're really easy and simple to use. You could just use one colour, two colours, or all four colours. And on the tutorial, they will teach you how to put them all on and what to do. I'm just going to use this sort of shimmery lighter one across the whole as a base almost, and then I'm going to go in with some browns just in the corner once I've done that. I don't want to be too overdone. I think it's not too dressy tonight. I still don't know what to wear. Okay, and then I'm going to go in with some browns and just create that kind of cornery hooded brown in the edge there. I didn't want to go too kind of dark because it's not really evening, it's kind of late afternoon party with kids. I'm gonna add a little bit of glitter, I think, in the middle as well. I don't think I'm going to use the third shade. So that is basically it. I'm going to show you the best kind of under eye concealer that I love, which is this one here. Sorry, they all look a bit grubby. That's because I do genuinely use them. So it's kind of like a little cream almost, and I just put it like this, almost dab it. I think it would be better, and I think it'd be better to use a brush, but I haven't got one with me. And it instantly just shines that underneath bit, which is always my problem. Can you see that? And it just gives that really nice dewy glowy look. Really love that. Right, bronzer. So I haven't brought my big bronzer palette with me. I've only got this, which is kind of like a contour wand, easy contour, it says. It's quite dark. So, and I've already squeezed loads out because it kind of leaked. So don't do that. So I'm just going to do 3, 1, 2, 3. That's a bit low, that one, don't do that. And then 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I'm doing 3. I look like I've got chickenpox. So it's better when you don't have so much on the brush, but I think, I don't know, it doesn't seem to switch off. I don't know what I've done to that. Where's the brush gone now? So I tend to then, at home, if I was at home, I'd use a different brush. And then I blend, and I blend. Anyway, I was also coming on to say, I had a lovely message from somebody that watches on here who said, oh, I love watching other videos. It's great to see, you know, you're doing such nice things, blah, blah, blah. And I thought perhaps I should also say that I obviously don't tell you all the normal, boring, awful things that are going on, but I assure you that my life is probably similar to yours. It's all not as rosy as it looks. I'm gonna go in with my favourite blusher now. Might need to twist it a bit just to get a bit more in. Yeah, so my dad is not very well. He has been in and out of hospital since January, and I've basically spent the week down here going into hospital to see him. I don't want to squeeze too much out like I've done with my oh my gosh. Sorry, I had a bit of a problem there with it all leaking everywhere. So just added in that pink there. And I've spent pretty much most of this week going in and out of hospital to see my lovely dad. It might appear that I have like a really easy life. I'm not saying I don't. I mean, I'm very grateful for everything I have. But oh, this is powder. This is the Flawless filter powder. I'm just going to add a bit of powder on just so it sets a bit better. People don't really know what's going on behind the scenes, but I just quite like to keep a few things separate on here and private, so I haven't really mentioned it. But yeah, so life is not as rosy as it looks. Oh my god, I've just poked my eye now. Anyway, nearly there. What am I doing now? Where have I got to? Oh, mascara. So I've just done one eye there. I'm just going to do the other eye. This is the mascara that was roving about this week. I totally notice a difference when using this mascara, so it just really gives that extra look you want when you're going out. Obviously you can layer it on if you want it thicker as well, but it's a really nice affordable mascara, like so. And then I'm going to, I think, spray a bit of airbrush this stuff, which is their, what's it called, airbrush setting spray. And if you come to watch my Charlotte Tilbury event at FRCS, you will see they use this a lot. They just spray it on, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's all gonna melt off, but it doesn't. So doing that now. Lipstick, I'm going to use this lovely one which is called Glowing Glowing Gem. It's gone into a funny shade. In fact, oh my gosh, there's not much left. I love this. It's kind of like more like a nudie, pinky, red colour. Really nice. It's an everyday rosy pink, just giving you that bit of glow. It's really lovely. Comes like that. Love it. And then I might put on a bit of gloss. So I've got one of their, I don't know what this is, Walk of Shame lip glosses. So it's kind of like a pinky colour, and it's shaped like a heart at the end, so that's a bit weird. But add a bit of gloss on it. I love this. That is the finish look using most of Charlotte Tilbury stuff. I think I used it all except the brushes and my mascara. Yeah, everything else is Charlotte Tilbury. Yeah, I love it. You can tell I do. Anyway, if you are free, come to my event at FRCS where you can see the experts actually putting it on my skin, and honestly, the transformation is something else. Everybody comes up to me at the end and they're like, oh my gosh, wow, you look amazing. And I think when you learn how to put on makeup properly and you learn from these experts, wow, you look amazing. And I think when you learn how to put on makeup properly and you learn from these experts, you can learn so many tips and tricks and how it works for your skin and what products work with your skin. So not all products would work for you, but they really teach you what looks good. So I love it. And I think they've got some nice, exciting new stuff coming out. So I'm really excited to try that. I'm gonna go and take these out and find something to put on and then get ready for this party. Nearly forgot, this is my favourite perfume. This is Tom Ford Black Orchid. And if you like strong smelling, staying and lasting perfumes, which I do, then you totally need to get some of this. It's just, it smells amazing. It just bring back so many memories of where I last wore it and things like that, and I just love it. It's quite a strong, kind of potent smell, but really nice. So I put on my nice cream London necklace, and then I've just got my pearls in, stuck on my rings, and I need to find my watch, and then we are nearly ready to go. I'm going to wear my denim jacket. I need to find my bag. So I think we're ready to go now, but I just wanted to show you without big lights on, the natural light, what my makeup looks like. And if you've got any questions at all about any of Charlotte Tilbury products or makeup by all means. I'm not an expert, it's just what I do, and I don't have, in fact, oh my gosh, I've just been packing up my makeup, I nearly forgot that. That would be lethal. We're heading back up to Yorkshire tomorrow, and we're leaving early, and we've got loads of stuff to do when we get back. So we've just been trying to pack up as well and get as much stuff done as we can before we race up tomorrow morning. My husband's working, so I've got to get back. We have arrived back, and I've got some packages here. This is from Virgin Wines. This is a part of a Father's Day campaign that I'm doing with them. I quite like that. It's very true. We're just about to unpack all the stuff and get sorted. We did a bit of food shopping on the way back. It's quite cool. It comes like this in a case, and then inside we have 3 bottles of different red wines. So I will open it up properly later on and show you. That's quite a nice gift, isn't it? Father's Day. Virgin Wines. So a couple of other things arrived when we were not here, and I work with this brand quite a lot and I love their products. I cannot recommend them enough. So if you're looking for skin care that is a suntan lotion type thing for all different parts of your body, then I would look at this brand here, Heliocare. I actually have a voucher code that you can use to get 10% off. Their products, my husband, who obviously does melanoma, he really recommends them too, and we use them on our kids. The kids stuff is really good. The kids spray, so they've got like a liquid spray and then like an aerosol spray too. When I get it, I'll show you. And they're great to use with the kids, so I totally recommend them. These are different products that they've got out. You can see the range is quite, is that the same one? You have that oil-free, no, see, look, they're different tones. This is, I was thinking I was going matte beige, and then bronze, sorry. And then these are different ones too. I should put them together so you can see. So I'm going to be using these over the next few weeks and all over the summer, so I'll be able to tell you all about them, fill you in a bit more about them. But for now, I'll put a link to the website below, and you can go and find it and use 10% off if you would like to try any of their products. Highly recommend them, and they all have SPF 50 as well, which is very good. Another thing that arrived was this. So I recently went away, and I went away with a friend of mine who's a dermatologist, and we were talking about different brands of skincare and things like this at the moment. I was talking to her about what I used, and then I said this brand had got in contact with me to work with me over on my Instagram, and she was like, yeah, they're good. So anyway, I went through the process of trying to get my own formula for cream, which here it is, it's arrived, and you fill in like a consultation online, and you take photos of your skin, and then they come up with your own ingredients and your own formula for you with your concerns in mind. So I think it's really good. I've just literally opened it up, so I haven't even tried it yet, but I will be trying it. And again, I have a code for you if you would like to use it or try it out at least. And the idea is they send it to you kind of monthly. You can buy other products as well on there, but I'm just going to start with this cream. Let's have a look. It doesn't look very big, but I think this is supposed to like last a month. There we go. So it's a little pumpy cream thing here. When I've tried it out, I'll properly give you my verdict and let you know what I think. As you know, I'm a huge Obagi fan, so I'm a bit reluctant to veer away from it, but I am willing to try other products, so I will give this a go and let you know how I get on. It's quite clinical. It looks, the packaging's very clinical, which I think is a good thing because that's what it is. It's got retinol in it, so I think it'd be good for me to try. Anyway, I will let you know how I get on with it. I don't want you to buy it if I do not think it is good and you like the products that I like. Right, we're off out for a walk to get some steps in and get some air, because we've been in the car for 4 hours and I'm about to crack up. So we're just heading up along the river to do the river walk around. It's a beautiful day. You can see the sun's just kind of peeping through. And then I think we're going to do some more unpacking when we get back. I've got about 1 million loads of washing and just have a relaxing evening. We're going to have a Thai tonight, I think. And then just relax and get ready for the week ahead next week. Good morning. Oh my gosh, it's such a beautiful morning, and I've just heard on the news that it's going to be the wettest summer on record, or whatever that means, this summer, and everybody should be booking to go abroad. And I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I still haven't booked anything. I've done nothing. So I've brought my diary out here and I'm gonna sit on my laptop and try and Google some things to do. But I'm very excited to be actually just sitting outside. We were talking about getting some new furniture for out here, and my husband was like, what's the point? We don't actually sit out here, it's always freezing or raining. I was like, oh, all right. Anyway, this is one of my favourite spots to sit at. I just love sitting and looking at my little view out there. It's just so nice. Look at that sky. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? I'm still sitting out here. I'm just sorting out my diary for next week, but I wanted to come on and talk to you about this. So I have been taking this iron supplement and it's also got vitamin B2, 6, 12. I should have probably put that in, to reduce tiredness and fatigue. I've been taking it now, I would say, for about 2 months maybe, and I have really noticed a difference. Those of you who don't remember, I went to see a pharmacist who is training to do, or it trained I should say, to do testing on all different things to do with your body. That's a really bad explanation. If you really want to skip back about 2 months ago, and then you will see this video. Try and put a link to it below. But I went to her and had basically an MOT on my body, and it came back that I was really tired and had an iron deficiency. And she sort of said to me, are you really tired? And I was like, yeah, I'm always tired, always knackered, whether I've had sleep or not sleep, you know, I'm always tired. She was like, that's because your iron is really low. And I was like, really? Who knew? So anyway, I started taking this, feeling so much better. It's a really disgusting liquid that you have a little shot kind of cap that comes with it, and then you fill it up to, like, it's only about that much, but it's absolutely disgusting, and you just down it and drink it. So I've been doing it twice a day, and I've totally noticed a difference in how I'm feeling energy wise. I hope it is this, because I don't know what else I've really changed in my diet. However, when I went away, for instance, when I went to Lisbon, I obviously didn't take it with me, and I was only there for 4 days, but I've been away all week this week and I didn't take it with me. I just thought it was a big massive glass bottle, really annoying, and you can't really travel with it. So instead I got this. So I'm going to try to take these. I've taken them in the past but never really sort of religiously done it, and not really understood what I was doing. So I have this packet. I've worked with these guys before, so it's not an ad this, but I've worked with them previously. So I'm going to try and see whether this kind of gives the same effect as that. All it is 2 tablets. Just pop 2 out like this. One that's the iron one, and then a kind of multivitamin thing that I'm going to take as well. So it comes all together. I think it was about £15 on Amazon. I'm not sure if it's going to do what I feel like when I'm having this, but I'm going to try it and give it a go, because for travelling it's so much easier to take pills like this than down this weird brown liquid. So I will let you know how I get on with it. I'm ending my evening back out here honestly, it's been the nicest day I think we've had in such a long time. Thank you so much for watching. I am going to go and get all the stuff ready for school tomorrow and get myself in order because I'm definitely not ready for tomorrow morning's alarm. Don't forget to hit subscribe and like this if you did, so more people can hopefully watch in the future. And I will see you all next week.